And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Michigan State's offense will get the ball first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day.
Space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on
wide open spaces. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Belly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Childs. He caught him. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
The Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wisconsin's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quickly to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Childs. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He leaves it with his back. There he goes! And into the end zone. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
And what a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again. If someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Mason. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, they make it free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
I tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Just such a nice job by him, understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man, that's when you build your momentum. That's when you build your confidence. If you can hang around, be competitive, sometimes the way you start, Palmer, it just lays out the rest of the season for you.
And they know they just got to be a lot more physical this year. That schedule did beat them up last year, but take a look at this year's schedule. A lot of those same teams, they're right there again. They're going to get another crack at them. They've got to be better in the trenches this season if they want to win a Big Ten championship.
They punt it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looking for a man. It's Childs. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Finds his man. It's Frazier. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
And, man, that comes up short. And I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Edwards. He's got him. Plows through the defense. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
And the Badgers will punt this one away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Ooh, he breaks a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Childs. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys, and if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick completion to the right. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll immediately call timeout. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badger.
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Childs. Snagged in the middle, it's Bullard.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Oh, the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. So that will go into the stat book as a rare one-play drive for a field goal. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
The running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Makes the grab. It's Kelly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Spartans are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Belling.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. He's loose.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Looking to pass. It's Childs. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Just drives it between the uprights. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Now from inside the red zone. Got the quick pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Fit it in the window for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back to throw, it's Childs. Plucks it out of the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last completion, it's second down. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense setting them up when the opportunity gets.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down, using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. Fears the pressure. Got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Marsh. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something late.
It's a running room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Under fire. The short hands. It's Mark. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking to pass. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And the ball squirts out, deep in their own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start 1st and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires complete on the crosser. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Swings it out to his running back. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Badgers want to crank the tempo.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback
snags it on the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, they're after him. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job.
The offense coughs it up. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back. Does lose yardage on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Dropping back, it's Childs. Snagged out of the air. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got it. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Trying to keep this drive alive. And the Badgers get enough for the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. The Badgers are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. He's looking to throw. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And that one did not work. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, and that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. They've got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, but now you get no points. And defense bows up in a big part of the field.